Are you listening?
The Running Wrestling Podcast. And you week the right way fast. Step into the ring with us, no DQ, just trust. The Running Wrestling Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Running Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Big Mike, and I am joined as always by my friend, my partner, my brother, Bedrock. What's going on, Bedrock?
Man, just chilling. Apparently, we went unlive and came back to being live, and I didn't even know it. Yeah, that's what it says on the. And
then relive.
That's what it said on the Twitch right here. It was like you just went offline, now you're back online. I was like,
Does that make us a zombie show?
Maybe that'd be awesome. Episode 97, zombie edition.
Maybe we do that for 100. We are only 3 weeks away, ladies and gentlemen, from episode 100 of the Run in Wrestling Podcast. Who would have ever thought this? I mean, 100 weeks ago that we'd still be going.
That was crazy.
I certainly did.
Like, if you guys think about it, and it's about to get sentimental with everybody here, all right? My mom passed away 4 years ago on August 8th, okay? I was going through some hard times on that. My brother passed away May 18th, 2024. The Run In Wrestling Podcast started at the end of September, beginning of October, 2024, all right? This show really kept me going through my brother's death. It still helps me with my brother's death, Like, I feel like the show has evolved so much. I actually got a little montage footage I'm working on for the 100th episode that works all the way back to Thursday Night Triple Threat, all the way into you and me, and that first freaking style that I made with the run-in and all that, like even with the old intro, the ding, 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 are you listening? So, there's a lot going on. But
make sure you guys are tuned in the next few weeks. And it's going to be a great episode. Our 100th episode, we may have some guests come in from the history of the show. We may have some videos. I'm talking to some people about, sending in some videos about times that they were on the run-in, things that they've done, all kinds of stuff like that. It should be really cool.
Hey, TC, do that. You've been watching this show since day one. Do it. You can do it on the whole damn mess. I'm waiting for it.
But let's say hello to a few people that are in the audience. Extreme Chick saying hi, Linda. If you missed the behind the scenes, make sure you guys subscribe to Spedrock over on Twitch, SB3DROCK over on Twitch. You get an extra 30 minutes of the show from 5:30 Central to 6 o'clock before we go live on YouTube. And you get to find out what Linda is, or who Linda is. So if you want to know what Extreme Chick is talking about, and Linda is cute. She's not wrong. Linda's very cute.
Linda's awesome.
Make sure you guys subscribe. Check us out on the behind the scenes. We also get Isaiah in there. Coda's always in there talking Detroit Lions. We talked a little NFL and a new thing that we're doing over on Spedrock Productions as well. Isaiah in there talking about Red Rose Rumble 4. We talked a lot about Three Legacies Wrestling Red Rose Rumble 4 on September 12th. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel, Three Legacies Wrestling, and become a subscriber and a member. It's only $1.99. You get all their big shows. Really good shows. I watched Red Rose Rumble 4 a few weeks ago in preparation, in preparation of Red Rose Rumble 4. Words are hard, ladies and gentlemen. And you won't regret it. Go check it out. You don't have to be a member to watch 3.
No,
you'll have to be a member to watch 4 live. So make sure you guys go. It's like $1.99 for membership. So make sure you guys are tuning into them. So.
Working on doing behind the scenes stuff for that show too. So you may not get to see the show live. It might be like 2 days after that it pops up. But I am working on interviews with people behind the scenes stuff for that show. But TC, we're talking about you doing a video talking about how the run-in, for our 100th episode. We got a bunch of people doing it. Calling you out now. It's like that ALS challenge, except it's not ALS. It's the run-in.
It's not ALS. It's definitely not.
Whatever.
National Kool-Aid Day. Thank you, Zach.
Hey, look at that.
What's your favorite flavor Kool-Aid?
Grape.
It's red. You gotta say red. Come on.
It's grape. Like what?
Nah, mine's red. Let's see who else was in here. We got Raj from the Herb and Raj podcast and the other half of the Herb and Raj podcast, Herb. Herb is so upset about the solo thing. We will get into the solo thing here in a few minutes. because that is why you guys are here. We said hello to everybody. Welcome to everybody into the show. Let's get into it. Raj said grapes his favorite too. Herb, oddly enough, is red as well. That's why you're my best friend, Herb. I love you, buddy.
It's great, man. It's great. I love grape.
The Extreme Check says she's looking forward to the
I also like watermelon.
September 4th. I'm not sure what's going on. Not sure what that was for, Herb. Sorry, I got caught up in different comments.
Probably in the 100th episode, maybe.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it. I think so.
I think that's the third or fourth. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, a lot going on that day. That is also the 1 year anniversary for Roll Tide Nation. Some good friends of mine, including Herb, they are doing a special show that I will be on after our show. I'll jump in there and be on that as well. Just really cool stuff too. A lot of stuff going on that day. Isaiah said pink lemonade and yellow lemonade is his favorite. There you go.
It was a good.
If you're in the comments, keep watching. Let us know what your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid is to celebrate National Kool-Aid Day. We are going to celebrate the week in wrestling and end your wrestling week the right way. Get you ready for SmackDown. Go over some matches. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to preview SmackDown coming up tonight before we get into it. So let's get into Monday Night Raw from last week. And you saw Herb say it. He's upset about the Solo thing. Great show opener. The Jey Uso and Solo together is the most entertaining I've seen Jay in probably 2 years.
The whole Solo stuff, the videos that are coming out where everybody's taking the background away and making something else with it, that crap is killing me. It's funny as crap because I love that. But it'd be like me personally, I'd be like, "What? Are you done shooting? Are you done shooting off felonies?" Yeah. No, I love his thing. Pew, and he gets out of there. Yeah, I love that. But no, the ending. No, I did not like that. I agree.
Yeah.
However,
that's what Herb's mentioning is the ending. If you watched Raw, you saw it. The final match was Jey Uso versus Solo Sikoa. If Jey Uso won, Solo Sikoa had to join back into the Bloodline. If Solo won, the Bloodline had to leave him alone. He was free. Never had to mess with him again.
Leave him the hell alone.
Unfortunately, it is still the Bloodline. And Jimmy got involved. Oddly enough, Jacob did not get involved, so that's a little different. It was just Jimmy and Jay.
Been calling Jay a bitch, basically. It's prison rules now. That's what he's looking at. He's like, I'm number 2, you number 3. Hey, that's how it's prison rules now. Yeah, like
okay.
Oh no, I don't think he's gonna annoy Roman. You know how he's gonna fall in line, but there's a plan coming.
I don't think he is. See, I think what's gonna happen is him and Jacob are gonna reconnect, being in the group together, kind of reluctantly being in the group together, and then they are going to jump out together.
Yep.
And it's gonna end up being Solo and Jacob versus the Usos coming up very soon.
Yep.
But they had to add him in there so they could have a War Games team. So because he makes the 5th member of War Games. Or no, he makes the 4th. We need one more.
War Games.
Which we may get to here in a minute. No, he makes the 5th. Jacob, Roman, Jimmy, Jay, and Solo. Yeah. He makes up the 5th one for the. So we're probably going to get a War Games with the Bloodline, where hopefully Solo and Jacob turn on him, and then hopefully they go into the storyline for themselves. But definitely sad to see Jacob. Hopefully he still gets to be Solo. Hopefully, because only having this for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, this version of Solo, and then having him turn back into whatever he's going to turn into if he does, it is going to be very upsetting. Because he's probably been the most entertaining thing about WWE for the past 2 or 3 weeks.
I don't see them letting him do it.
I don't know. We'll see. We also started, speaking of Roman Reigns, we kicked off the #1 contender tournament held by Rey Mysterio, featuring all the luchadors of Raw, SmackDown, and AAA. The winner gets a chance to face Roman Reigns in Mexico City on Raw. Not sure why we're not doing it on AAA, but hey, it is what it is. First 2 matches, we got Penta getting the win, and then we get
Dragon Lee.
That was the only one. Dragon Lee beat Dom Mysterio to prove that he
that was
belongs
part of
in the
it.
tournament.
Yeah.
It wasn't part of the tournament because Dragon Lee's already in the tournament. Dom's not in the tournament.
I thought
This was because
online it
Dom
showed
said he
it.
shouldn't be in there.
Ah,
And then Dragon Lee said that I'm going to prove to you why I belong in the tournament. They have the match. Dragon Lee beats Dom Mysterio 100% clean, by the way.
yeah.
And man, I've often joked with you about your love of Dom Mysterio, but they doing this boy dirty,
Very dirty.
for lack of a better term.
Hey, friggin' dumbass false finishes out here saying, Dom is mad about his situation. Motherfucker, we all see it, okay? We're pissed off about it, and we've been Dom fans forever. You're just piggybacking off of everyone else right now, like you've been doing with everything else. Sean Ross Sapp was the one who fucking broke the news about Big Cass, not you. Like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker.
I got that.
No, he also had some stupid ass shit to say about Dom in his booking, and it's like, first off, he's a mega campeon for a reason. He hasn't been booked well at all since Rey Mysterio became the damn general manager of AAA, and then he hasn't been booked whatsoever on WWE Raw. And it's like, oh my god, man, why are we just feeding Roman Penta or Ray Phoenix?
Yeah, that seems to be where it's going because they're on opposite sides of the bracket, so they could very well end up meeting in the finals. And yes, Phoenix and Penta going to be a good match if that's what we get. It's
going to be a great match. But feeding them to Roman is just like it's.
I mean, but is it any better feeding Dom to Roman?
No, you could have put Laredo Kid in there. You know, Dr. Wagner. In there.
Dr. Wagner Jr. is in there. He's in
I'm just saying you could put them in the finals. That's what I'm saying. They're in here. Laredo Kid and Wagner, they're in here. They could be in the finals. You can showcase Lucha Libre AAA that way. You don't need Penta, and you damn sure don't need Ray Phoenix doing that because Ray Phoenix is already doing that Friday nights with the Cruiserweight Championship. You know?
Which is why I think they'll ultimately go with Penta just to give him a crack at the title since he just lost the IC title. Yeah, that's probably who they're going to go with. And look, it's going to be a good match.
It's going to be a great match. It's just
the baffling point of this is what you mentioned earlier is the Dom situation. You know, why are we treating him like he's just garbage at this point? He hasn't won a match since like June 13th, I don't think.
Or later. It's I think in April. He hasn't won a match.
Stampede told me June 13th.
June 13th? Wow.
Yeah,
I thought it was back in April, man. This just is like since WrestleMania, I haven't seen him do anything. You know.
So hopefully something turns around soon. But I mean, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of faith in it right now. They're just I don't know what Dom has done to somebody backstage, but apparently he's pissed somebody off.
Maybe he ate someone's chicken nuggets. I don't know, man.
Possible.
It's
moving on to the rest of the Judgment Day. The women, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, taking on Sol Ruca and a mystery partner. Turns out, Io Sky. Yeah. Obviously has had some issues with Judgment Day in the past. Has been gone for a few weeks since her match with Liv Morgan. Io Sky comes back and gets the win for her and Sol Ruca. What do you think of the match?
Well, you know, it was actually a good match. Look, I'm not a big Sol Ruca fan. All right, you guys can't tell me that I was just not a big Soul. You can't convince me. I'm sorry. Everyone thought Lola Vice was going to come out here. I'm kind of glad she did.
I thought it would be anybody else. Io Sky was the last person I thought of. So I guess if they wanted to surprise people, good job. Because I didn't hear anybody talking about Io Sky.
Nobody.
I heard people talking about moving Julia back over to Raw. I've heard them talk about Jordan Grace moving back to Raw. Because obviously they're not doing much on
about
SmackDown.
Julia going to Raw. Like she's
Lola Vice was definitely in there.
Yeah, but I think she's going
a few other
SmackDown.
NXT people. Probably because of Damian Priest. I could see that.
But do you get the feeling that there's a certain someone about to get kicked out of the Judgment Day? And she took the
probably.
Pen. She took the pen.
And hopefully they let her run off on her own. I mean, she would be a great challenger for Raquel.
Oh, yeah. I feel like she's about to get kicked out. I feel like Roxanne's about to get, booted. because of jealousy. Just throwing it out
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're playing it up on commentary too, because they've made the whole big mention of, well, she calls Raquel her sister and
Yeah.
all this, and then she keeps calling Roxanne her prodigy.
Yep.
You never mind that Roxanne's nickname is the Prodigy. I'm not sure why that would make her upset, because that's kind of her nickname. But I don't know. Oh, Extreme Chick says that EO was the first person she thought of. There you go. Smarter than I am.
I was thinking Natty, but whatever. Yeah.
I mean, it could have been. There could have been so many other people that would have added to the story. And I guess EO, yes, she kind of adds to the story, but it kind of recycles the story a little bit.
Yeah.
Because she's been dealing with Judgment Day. So I don't know. I was hoping after Tatum came out on Friday that we were getting somebody else new on Monday as well.
Yeah.
So I guess shame on me for getting my hopes up.
Yeah, right.
Is what it is.
That's what I thought too. Like, okay, cool.
And that's pretty much it for Monday Night Raw. I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot else. I mean, there was another
Besides
Vision
the
segment.
Oba and
Oba and
stuff.
Braun Breaker. Or Braun
That's
Breaker.
they're gonna pull that over soon, but whatever. Well, I'm waiting for them to pull that over.
I don't know. I hope they're not doing it too fast. I really do.
I think they're doing it
I
too
was
fast.
hoping we would get that around Royal Rumble. Maybe I don't
Think
want
about it in this
a match
perspective.
for no reason for them.
It's not for no reason. It's Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's the reason. If you think about it, everything's built around Paul Heyman. You got Breaker asking him the question, do you think Oba's the future? And Paul beating around the bush. And he goes, that's not the, giving him an answer that he wanted. That's not the answer. That's not the question I asked you.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a Saturday night's main event either. I think they put
Because
this
that's what, in 2 weeks?
That's in 2 weeks. This is a Survivor Series. Or not Survivor Series. What's next?
Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is next.
Okay, Money in the Bank. This starts at Money in the Bank. It ends as a DQ, right? Or no contest, one of the two. All right. The second round is they say Braun's hurt, right? He comes back at the Royal Rumble. Okay. Braun comes back at the Rumble. He eliminates Oba. All right. Oba, Braun, WrestleMania. Boom. I know what you guys are saying. Oba's going to be champion by then. How many audibles has WWE ever done on us? We all thought, they're going to do one thing. And timeout, we're going to flip this on the head, and we're going to go this way. I'm just going.
Honestly, I agree. Oba should win the Rumble. I don't think he'll be champion by WrestleMania. I think he should win the Rumble and become champion at WrestleMania. If CM Punk were still there, you had a great chance of having like Braun Breaker beat CM Punk somewhere in there because they had beef, and then you could have let Oba versus Braun for the championship there at WrestleMania.
Sick. That would have been sick.
After Oba wins the Rumble, but with the whole Roman part of it all, the Bloodline stunts a lot of stuff. It really does.
It does. But like you also got to think. Having old horses that should be retired and set to pasture running the show still is killing WWE's product.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I'd go that far. I don't know that any of the people that are in there now should be old and set out to pasture.
I'm talking
that
about
may be going a little far.
Michael Hayes. I'm retired.
Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about Cody and Punk.
No,
and
I'm talking like producers and stuff like that. Yeah, the guys that are behind the scenes that run that shit that should be sent out to pasture. Bruce Pritchard.
I got you.
Michael Hayes. Stuff like that. Those guys.
Now that part I agree with. Yes, 100%.
Who live in the past. Maybe they should be sent off.
I think Hayes is really the only one though.
Nah, I think Pritchard's losing a touch too.
Well, I don't know that Pritchard has that much to do with it anymore. He's in the meetings every so often, but I don't know.
I don't know, man. If he's in the meetings, he's got a lot then.
But you say that though in his.
Wasn't he the number 2?
Best way to say this.
To Vince? He's got to be in the top 5.
Probably at one time.
He's got to be in the top 5 for Triple H.
But it's weird to say that about them though, and yet Paul Heyman's around the same age. But we don't want to put Paul Heyman out the pasture.
But that's the thing. Paul Heyman evolves. You look at these guys and they haven't evolved. What did Triple H say years ago? And I took this shit to heart because it's real. Evolution. You evolve or you perish. Right?
Yeah.
These guys haven't evolved. They still stay stuck in the golden era. All right. Where women
I don't know. I don't know that it's necessarily them as much as it is TKO, because when we move on to NXT here, NXT seems like a fresh product.
Yes, but
and you've got some of the same. You've got some of the same writers. What you don't have in NXT that you have on the main roster is the big TKO involved.
But you also don't got Bruce Pritchard and Michael P.H. Hayes on that.
You don't think Shawn Michaels talks to them?
Hell no. No, because he's also
Triple H is Shawn Michaels is.
Nah, he's look. The only reason why I think Michael Hayes and Bruce Pritchard have a job is because of the whole Vinnie Mac situation. They know something and they're staying until they figure it out. And someone's going to speak one of these days. You know, that's honest to God. Somebody knows something, and that's why they got a job still. But like this right here, there's no stamp of those guys on this product whatsoever. You can't smell Bruce Pritchard or Michael Hayes. I smell William Regal. I smell Gregory Helms. I smell Pete Dunne. You know, all those guys right here. That's, this is, like you said, fresh product. However, what are they doing with our peoples? With Nico and Izzy.
I don't know, man. That's I don't know why we didn't get a payoff for where Shawn Spears was. I mean, this was just confusing.
It was 100% confusing. I was like, where the hell is Shawn? And you're right, Isaiah. 100%. They made a mistake firing Road Dogg. Road Dogg spoke the truth. He spoke the damn truth. Yeah. But anyway, no, what is going on with
NXT does kick off. We get the culling versus supposed to be Lizzie Rain and Shawn Spears. The culling come out. Lizzie Rain comes out, no Shawn Spears, so she goes at it alone. Nico does get tagged in a mixed tag rules match, so obviously somebody has to come in. Out comes EK Prosper instead. I'm not sure where he fits in all this. I don't know if we're just trying to get EK on screen anymore, which I'm okay with, by the way.
I'm cool with that.
The kid's good.
He is great.
But it's funny. It's funny how you got some of the pictures on there. If this wasn't planned, they surely did get that graphic in the background up pretty quick with EK and Lizzie Rain in the back.
Yeah, like I was looking at that.
That came up real quick.
I was hoping you saw that because I was like,
I did. I said something watching the show. I was like,
I said the same thing. I was like, hold on here, wait, hold on, because you guys take 50 years to put up a match card anywhere else, and where the hell is this at?
Yeah, it's so I don't know. Hopefully we get an answer next week. Make sure you guys tune in to NXT next week. Hopefully we find out where Shawn Spears was. I was hoping we would go backstage and have at least one of, and I hate to say old school segment, where it showed Shawn Spears being laid out.
Yes.
Just
yeah, I know.
Unconscious, chairs all around him or something like that. And then Nico makes the comment
down all nicely. Like, okay,
and then Nico says, I guess you're not going to have a partner tonight. Something like that, where at least it says, hey, this is definitely what happened. The whole, where did EK Prosper come from? I mean, it's I don't know, but it was a good match. I agree with Extreme Chick. EK Prosper, Lizzie Rain, Izzy, and even Nico, who I've never really been that impressed with.
Oh, he was impressive. He was really good in this match. Really good. Yeah. But you know who
he was always my favorite member of the culling.
You know who was really good though at NXT this week? Oh, that was Arya. Oh, it was Arya. There was no draw time. There was no draw this time, folks. Zarya said, "Hold up, wait a minute. I tied with who? I'm about to get bitch up."
Did she though? Did she though?
No, she was gassed.
Because if there wasn't the whole distraction.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, so let's not.
I know. I'm gonna give Ren Sinclair. I'm gonna give her some credit.
Don't make me take away your Ren QCC card.
No, you can't take away. No. I just know how I am.
You keep talking and I can.
Nah. Yeah, hey, thank you for the bits. You know how I am about Zarya. I look, man. I've been waiting for this.
I love Zarya.
She looked gassed.
But I'm gonna call it like it is. And she might not have won that match if it wasn't for damn
Well, why do you think I put 4?
Saquon and all that.
Why do you think I put 2 really good angles of her, that suplex that she did right there as the third one, and the Black Widow that she has her up in? Yeah, look, Zarya's face, you can tell right here when she's going for the F5 or F5000. They got to run it back. They definitely got to run it back.
Oh yeah, that needs to be at Heatwave, 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And they need to put it in like a cage or something. Since they had the run in, it needs to go in a cage or something.
Yes, you're right. You're right. But like, if you look at her face in this final picture, bottom 4, right, boom on the right, she looks gassed. Yeah, she looks like she's happy, but man, she looks pretty gassed right here. So
yeah,
I winner take all.
She was better off in the 5-minute match. Let me put it that way.
Well, but there's rumors going around. There's rumors going around though that the women's speed title and mid speed title is about to be 86.
Well, and that's what Ren mentioned in a backstage segment as a unification for those 2 belts. And that's mentioned it at Heatwave, and I think Stone made it official that night. So I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember seeing a graphic for it.
There was nothing for that night. No, this was just for the North American.
But she did mention, but no, she mentioned at Heatwave being a unification match. And Stone said that's a very interesting thing, but I don't think he made anything official for Heatwave just yet. So they're definitely going to run it back, to your point, Isaiah. Winner takes all. So I think the fact that they mentioned it, they may make it official next week. And I will tell you, I was pissed when this happened originally, because you had Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller was the whole reason that Sugars and Lennox were still fighting.
Yep.
But yet we're going to interrupt a women's match.
Yep.
Because of something Grayson Waller did, instead of interrupting the main event.
Exactly.
Until
yep,
we had the main event and freaking Zilla Fatu showed up.
First off, before we get into the Zilla Fatu stuff, can we give Grayson Waller some respect here? Look how well he wrestled in this match. Really? Oh man. Hey, like, come 100%. On. We got to give him his respect. I love what he did. But
you ain't got to tell me. I've been a Grayson Waller fan since he was in NXT the first time.
Yeah, I know you have. And I forgot how good he was. I ain't going to lie. So props to you, the big man. But yeah, WWE does hate Dom. But Zilla, this dude slid in the ring, just like he would, like Randy Orton, like a fucking snake. You know? You see Booker T's face the whole time? Looking like a proud daddy. Looking like a proud dad right there, you know? He was like, oh, yeah, my boy's here. Yeah, like he was getting.
He laid everybody out.
Oh, and then Tony D, he literally looked like he pooped himself right then and there.
See, and that was another thing I had said all night as I was watching the show. How in the world are they going to do this? You've got Cruz Montana, who just showed up, former TNA champion, 2-time TNA champion, been all around the world, and then you got Grayson Waller, who just made this big splash. How are you going to let one of these guys lose? Something has to happen. Which is why when Grayson Waller did the whole Saquon and Dion thing, I thought for sure that was going to interrupt that match.
Yep.
Well, it comes out the match before, and then I'm like, well, what the hell are you going to do now? And then freaking Zilla Fatu comes in. I'm like, okay.
Fatal 4-way. Fatal 4-way.
Hell yeah. The Heat Wave is going to be sick if that's what.
You know what? If freaking this Fatal 4-way happens the way I think it does, Grayson Waller wins it, I am 100% for it. All right, because he's gonna be more obnoxious than usual.
But how surprised were you that they brought him in? That they brought Zilla into NXT instead of putting him straight into the.
Not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. Booker T's been pushing for Zilla to come into NXT before he even goes to WWE. He's like, I still need time with him. Booker T has already said it plenty of times. I respect what Booker T's doing. Booker T knows how to make these kids better. He knows what to do, and that's what he's doing. He's making these guys better. Why do you think a guy like AJ Francis heads over to ROW so he can get trained by a man like Booker T, who has everything that you want? You know, he wants to get back to WWE. Everybody wants to get back to WWE. You want to make that buku money. I understand you make buku money now, but you could be making buku money. It takes more effort on the indies to get that money than it does in WWE.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
And
AJ is all about that money, for sure.
Yeah, like, come on.
Exactly.
So, but no, I'm not surprised at all. His trainer is right there.
I kind of was.
He could show him the ropes even better, even more. Point
Well,
him in the right place.
And that was kind of, to a lot of people's point, is Zilla doesn't necessarily need much NXT experience. With everything that Booker's been doing with him on the indies and everything else, I don't know that Zilla. I mean, Jacob Fatu was kind of in the same situation when he came in. He came straight to the main roster and killed it.
Yeah, but Jacob Fatu's resume versus Zilla Fatu's on the indie scene is night and day. You got Jacob
I don't
Fatu.
know about that. Jacobs is a little bit more extensive, but
that's what I mean.
Zilla has made himself a name.
He has made himself a name, but Jacob Fatu made that he made MLW World Championship big, and Karrion Kross is carrying into a different stratosphere now, as we can tell. But
what's up, Bobby?
I'm still pissed that they're not going to be at 2300 Arena now. I was going to that. Like, I wanted to see freaking nothing beats the thrill of a good battle royale. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
stay tuned later. We'll
he
we'll
did
give you a battle royale to talk to.
He set it up. He set the tune. Thank you. Jacob Fatu did set the culture for MLW. That's what I was trying to say. But no, you know what? Culture's not set, and it's always going to. Well, it's set, but it's not set. Because it's always evolving. 1 minute it's like ECW, it's like ECW and CZW, Charlie Zulu Whiskey. First off, I want to go back to Monday Night Raw real fast. I forgot all about this until I did that. QLA Knight. If you're going to try to do the phonetic alphabet, do it right, okay? If you're going to spell you suck, it's very easy. Yankee Oscar Uniform, Sierra Uniform, Charlie Kilo. Easy. You don't have to go, it's stupid easy. All right, that was all I had to say about that. I just could not stand the fact that he tried to do the phonetic alphabet. Everyone's like, oh, he did such a great job. Give him the title. Give him this title. Give him the title. He deserves it. He knows. I know the phonetic alphabet too. Better.
Moving on from NXT over to Alpha Echo Whiskey, or AEW, for everyone else at home.
I love how you laughing at that, Isaiah. Yeah, that's great. Oh, hey, MJF, what's up?
Yeah, go ahead. Take it on.
Man, all right. So this match, we're picking is for the number 2 spot for that
Casino Battle Royal.
Yeah, thank you.
Speaking of Battle Royals,
this is it. Yo, I really for a second there thought Nick Wayne was winning this match. I really thought it. They're building him up on Ring of Honor. He's gonna beat Bandito.
I hope so. I mean, Bandito needs to do something else.
Well, yeah, he needs to become international champion or TNT champion,
Continental champion or something like that.
Oh my God, we're gonna be talking about that here in a second, and that was so freaking hard. But this match right here, great match. Loved every freaking second of it. First off, I know a lot of people out there don't like Speedball. Why? I'm asking why. I like the guy. I really do.
I mean, he's all right.
He's good in the ring.
I'm not a huge fan of him, but I respect what he does.
I love what he does in the ring.
I would never go out of my way to watch a Speedball match, but I mean, if I see it, it's always a good match. That makes sense.
Apparently, I'm out of my way watching it because I'm watching them all the time. I like watching them. But no, the right guy won, MJF.
What's up, old man? We appreciate you coming in.
FSU. That's me. High Tide. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm from Georgia. Look, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I said, screw the Jackets. Don't like dogs. I went right to the Seminoles. Right to the Seminoles because the Braves chop and I chop. Hey, look, everyone's like, who do you like for you like the Chiefs, don't you? No, that's the Falcons. I can admit that. All right, back to what we're talking about.
Yes, thank you.
No, but MJF is the right guy to win it because I think he's the only true threat, unless they got some surprises coming in to the title right now, besides Swerve. But Swerve's got other things going on. And that right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who they would bring in right now. Not for the world title. I mean, obviously, the rumors that the tag team division may get a little brighter. It may be a new day there.
Yes, it is.
Tag team division.
Yes, it is. You know how cool that would be, though, to hear that No, and not even saying it's a new day, just saying Big E said, yes, it is. That's all you have to hear, because that's not trademark. The new day is. That part isn't, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know that you could have Big E saying it.
Oh, no, you get AI Big E's voice. As long as Big
Yeah,
E don't.
you get Woods or Kofi to say it.
Yeah. Or they get Swerve to say it.
Yeah.
Prince Nadia.
He could be the third man. Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Bring Keith Lee back.
Whoop. That'd be.
I miss Keith Lee.
I miss Keith. Oh, I miss him.
Anyway,
But
moving on to more positive things.
Yes. Oh my God. If you need a win, better call Don. I got that from Stampede. Better call Don, because Don Callis will put a screwdriver in your face for your guy, for you to keep your title. You want that title? Call Don. Call Don Callis right now. He'll put a screwdriver in CM Punk's face for you. All right. This was a crazy match. Kevin Knight versus Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho looked phenomenal in this match. That screwdriver in the face was the ace in the hole. You couldn't do anything else after that. He had a better chance of winning the Kentucky Derby on the donkey than he did after bleeding out from there.
I know everybody's supposed to hate Don Callis, but he put a screwdriver in Chris Jericho's face. So
you become an ultimate. You become a face. You become a face. Yeah, you're the man.
I'm gonna become my favorite manager in AEW at that point.
Yeah, you're the man now. You're the man. But it was a good match. Yeah. That's why I put it in here.
Anytime I can see Chris Jericho get beat, I'm all for it.
I'm all for it too, yeah. But the first round of the Continental Club, oh my God, man, was hard hitting. We had David Finlay take it on Jay White. That right there was a great match, but it's not over. I'll tell you guys that right now. This feud is not over by in a long shot. That was a great match. Jay White gets the W. A little bit of redemption. It's not over. Full redemption's coming, but no.
I mean, they'll probably meet again at All In, I would imagine.
Yeah,
that's a big match.
Yeah, that's a huge match.
It'll be some kind of stipulation match at All In.
But man, Jungle Boy, dude, I had to make sure I didn't put his face in here because John beat him senseless. Like this kid,
as John does.
John did not take him. No prisoners, none, zero. He said, "Take this punch, right there, done. Take this one."
Oh
yeah. You know, this is for Cesaro.
I mean, they're both pretty famously fairly stiff too in the ring.
Yes,
Jungle Boy is too.
Yes, Jungle Boy's stiff, but
or Jack Perry, whatever you want to call him.
Whatever.
Yeah,
he took it like a man. You dang right, he took it like a man. You're right about that.
He doesn't get like when he was saddled with the whole Jungle Boy thing, which is why I try not to call him that a whole lot.
Yeah, I try. Yeah,
he kind of got that soft. I won't say reputation for us, but they kind of made him feel that way. Like he always had to rely on Luchasaurus. It was always kind of he was the little guy with the big guy protecting him. Dude, Jack Perry can go.
Jack Perry can go.
That kid is crazy.
I like him.
He's just like one like Darby Allin's up here crazy. Jack Perry's like right around.
But that's the thing.
And then John Moxley's way up here.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's the thing, though. The future of AEW is in great hands with these kids.
Yes.
It's
and then we call them kids, but I mean,
they're younger than us.
Well, I think Moxley's younger than us, but that's
neither. No, Moxley's younger than you.
Oh, he's younger than me.
Yeah, he's older than me. He's in his 40s.
I appreciate you.
No. I think you and him might be the same age.
I'm gonna look it up. Tell me about the match while I look it up.
All right, so fucking Jungle Boy, he got his ass whooped, folks. That was hilarious. He took it like a man though, and Isaiah's right. He took it like a man. He came out. John told him what's up, and honest to God, if we're gonna talk about the greatest Shield member, it's gonna have to be John at the end of the day. This dude just changed the game.
So John Moxley is 40 years old. So he's actually younger than he's like right in the middle of us. Because you're what, 35?
Yeah, I'm 35.
He's dead in the middle of us because I'll be 46 in a few weeks. So
he's bad mumba jumba.
And as far as greatest, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to quantify that because if Seth had gone or if Roman had gone to AEW and they were allowed to do something different, or if Moxley had stayed in Dean Ambrose, it's hard. It really is
Well,
hard to.
if you look at the careers that they have now, without the what ifs, okay, because what
Okay.
ifs you can do that with anything. The careers that they have now, Moxley wins it. He changed the
Does
game.
he though?
He won it. He won it because he changed the game. He left WWE as a joke. Okay. He went over to AEW and look where they're at now. Look what he is considered with that championship. He is a real champion, is what he's considered. He fights anyone and everyone. I mean, the Death Riders is.
But would you call
But
him the face of AEW? Because I don't know that I would.
You
You
can't
would.
call
I mean, a
anyone the
lot.
face
You
of
call
AEW.
Roman Reigns is the face of
Yes, but
WWE.
that's because WWE has a
He's the
face. I don't
face of
think there's
that
a
company.
face. I don't really. If we're really going to call someone a face, it is John of AEW. If you're going, is AEW. Everything that screams AEW is John. He gets nasty when he needs to. He loves to wrestle. He can do it all. He's one of those guys that if the AEW World Championship felt huge around his waist. It feels big around MJF, but like think about it. When Hangman had it, it didn't feel as big as what John had it. It didn't feel as big as what Swerve had it. Swerve had it. It felt what you said. Darby, Jungle Boy, is John, and then Swerve with that title. John is like.
But I would say I think it felt bigger when MJF had it.
MJ, the first run, I would.
And if
agree
I
with
had
that.
to say who's the face of AEW, it would probably be MJF.
Well, that's what TC just said, John or MJF.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have to agree with MJF too, but I do see John as like the soul.
And I would agree with that. Just like I would say, if you're going to WWE again and doing the comparison, Roman's the face, Seth would be the soul.
I would say Seth is the brains. Is he like guy, man?
That's still Paul Heyman. I can't take that from Paul Heyman. Seth would be
Paul
the soul.
Heyman. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Paul Heyman is the brains. You're right about that. Yeah, Paul Heyman is legit. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's hard to call AEW's face because people will be like, it's Will Ospreay. No, it's Hangman Adam Page. No, it's the Young Bucks. No, it's such X, Y, and Z. AEW has a lot of people that can go a different way, but honest to God, I agree with you guys. MJF or John Moxley, I will put it between those two.
And that's the only reason I say Roman Reigns is better. I think John is the better wrestler between the two.
Yeah.
I think Seth is the better wrestler overall of all three of them. I think John is the crazy one. But I think he's closer to Seth as a wrestler than Roman is any of them.
Yes.
Roman is definitely third in that. But I just the accolades, look, in a way, Roman has changed the game himself. With the way he's carried himself, with the way everything he's done, you can't say he hasn't changed the way WWE treats a lot of their wrestlers and a lot of their champions, especially.
No, you're right. You're right about that. I agree with that.
I mean, I realize what you're saying with John because we think he's a better wrestler than Roman, so you're going to naturally put them ahead.
It's the whole building turning the company around. But
see that again, point. That wasn't just John though. There was a lot of people involved in that.
There was a lot of people involved, but who was a champion at that time? Who had it on his back?
And not to mention, when you look at before the past year and a half, Moxley was just another player.
And he stepped back, but look what he's been at for the last year. He's been that guy.
I get that.
Yeah, he stepped
Roman
back.
was that for 4 years in WWE.
But that's the thing, though. One guy didn't want to step back, and one guy will step back to let other people in. Look at all the champions that we've had in AEW versus WWE. New kids getting the championship versus, Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I agree with that. But
he's definitely the new age Shawn Michaels.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Seth is.
Oh, yeah. Seth. Yeah. Rollins. Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, look, all three of them have had legendary companies. All three of them will definitely be in Wrestling Hall of Fames. Unfortunately, I don't know that you'll ever see Dean Ambrose in a WWE Hall of Fame. Unfortunately,
say that. I would think he will be. I think he will be.
I think the Shield will be.
No, I think he'll be in there too.
I don't think he will be, unless he comes back, which I don't think he will ever come back. mainly because he said he's never coming back, and I'm going to take him at his word. I don't think Dean Ambrose by himself gets into the WWE Hall of Fame. I think he gets in with the Shield.
Ahoy! We got Ahoy in here.
I think
awesome.
the group, the Shield, gets in. But I also think you can look at Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns individually and put them in individually, just like you've done with DX and Triple H and Shawn Michaels and like the Four Horsemen and Ric Flair and all. I mean, in that same breath, you look at the New Day. If the New Day go in as a group, the only one that really, and it pains me to say this because I love Xavier Woods and Big E, neither one of them should be in the Hall of Fame alone.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Kofi deserves it more. He's got the Intercontinental title a few times. He's got multiple tag titles and the WWE Championship belt.
So kind of in that same vein, if the Dean Ambrose ever gets in the Hall of Fame, it'll be as a member of the Shield.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I get that. At least it'll be in.
That is it for the entire week of WWE and AEW. We will turn now to everyone's favorite segment of the week.
Hold on.
What's up?
That's a lie. Click that one. TCs. You telling me?
That's exactly what I just said.
No, he did have it alone. He did have it alone. Being the top Shield member in Battleground does give it to you alone. He made SmackDown the team. He made in the craziness of everything that he did. Mick Foley had an extreme wrestling career, still made it. Dean Ambrose was the same. Look at the promo package between him and Brock Lesnar. Yeah. It's considered one of the best.
You can't compare. No, stop that.
Really, they both have the same number of death matches.
Dean Ambrose and Mick Foley. You're going to compare those two in WWE? No, come on now. Mick Foley is one of the main reasons that WCW got put out of business.
Yeah, because of the whole Tony show. God, he's so dumb for doing that.
He's got one of the most iconic moments in WWE history.
Yeah.
Coming off the cage with him and Undertaker. He's got multiple moments like that.
We got Mitch.
Much as I love John and as much as I love Dean, don't put him in the same
I'm talking about like the hardcoreness. Everybody's talking about he doesn't have it. He came out and he had one of the best promos that you could cut against Brock Lesnar. Even the promo package to this day is still considered top 10 easy in the WWE. He came out during Brock, just with his music, a shopping cart, walked around, and at the end told Lesnar, I get to use these on you, and then walked off, right? Like, he had balls in there. So, but he also was the top, they made him the top Shield dude, member, whatever, during that Battleground match for the WWE Championship. He beat Roman and Seth in the same night. It was
one match.
One match.
He did not have a
King
Hall
of the Ring
Fame
98
career in WCW.
Wow.
I just don't see it. He didn't do enough in WWE. Now, when AEW that starts a Hall of Fame, 100%. First ballot.
3 years they can start one, right?
First ballot, no questions asked. He is in the AEW Hall of Fame.
AEW is 7 years, right? They got 7 years in now, right? Am I counting that right?
7 years in.
Okay.
Yeah.
What up?
He said King of the Ring 98 was the beginning of the end for.
He said because of one match.
See, I don't know. I don't know that that would be the. I don't know that that would be the. I don't know. That's a whole different. That's a whole video.
That's a whole.
We're getting off the way.
Yeah, we're in left field now.
Yeah. So we will get to Stampede's World of Wrestling, kind of get everything back on the rails. Unfortunately, Stampede, it did not come to us with a video today. He has been very busy. So instead, we are going to treat you with a promo for Three Legacies Wrestling Red Rose Rumble 4 on September 12th. One that this man over here, Spedrock, has been instrumental in. You've seen the interview with Ricardo Rodriguez that he's done. He's at a bunch of the shows. Sped has done a ton with Three Legacies Wrestling, so we definitely want to pub up Red Rose Rumble 4 on September 12th. Here you go.
The Red Rose Rumble 4.
Penn Medicine Park,
September 12th.
Build your legacy.
Build your legacy.
Build your legacy.
Heroes rumble, hearts collide. Glory's edge, nowhere to hide. Legacies burn, ashes to gold.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for this. I really can't.
100%. Make sure you guys check it out. It is headlined by the Red Rose on before, which is a battle royal style, kind of think Royal Rumble, just a little bit different. We
It's
also
Royal
get
Rumble meets the casino battle royale, the all-in casino battle royale.
Yep.
It meets that. It's like if the Royal Rumble and the casino battle royale had a baby, Ricardo Rodriguez gave you that baby. Yeah.
Yep. And the winner that does get a chance at the 3LW World Heavyweight Championship. There's also a match, Darren Hardaway, Bro Keller, for that heavyweight championship on that night. So definitely go check it out. We will have the first ever 3LW Women's Champion, which is going to be given out by WWE Legend Victoria. People who we've talked about WWE Legends here. In the Red Rose Rumble, you've got Joey Janela from AEW. You've got Enzo from WWE fame. You've got Nick Gage. You've got my mind's blanking on the rest of them now. There's a ton of really cool people in this match from all around the world, different companies that names you will know. Make sure you guys go to 3 Legacies Wrestling, become a subscriber, become a member of the channel. It's only $1.99, and you can watch Red Rose Rumble 4 live as they put it on. It is definitely a great show.
You never know. It might be TikTok here soon as well. I mean, they work together at MLW, so you never know. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be good stuff. Good stuff. Can't wait.
All right. And that will bring us to something a little different. Normally, we talk about SmackDown from last week. Here going forward, we thought if we're about to have SmackDown come on, why not preview the SmackDown that's about to come on right after us? So here is our first ever preview of tonight's SmackDown. Starts off with a 3-way tag team match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. It is the War Raiders versus the champions of Wepa Time. R-Truth and Damian Priest against the Tongans. Who you got, man?
Look, you know I want to go with that 7-foot tall Tongan right there. Isn't this winner take all match?
No, because the War Raiders were mad about that for some reason. I think it's just for one of the titles.
Okay, yeah. So then I'm going. If it's for the WWE one, I'm going with the Tongans. I'm taking the new face of fear over here.
I mean, they just got Haku back last week. I mean, it would make too much sense to let them go. And I think we're going to get the debut of Shinsuke's partner again tonight, the one that he teased last week. Is it going to be Finn Balor? Is it going to be Evil? Is it going to be somebody else? I know there's been some other rumors
that
from
Evil
New Japan
is coming up.
Well, there's also rumors that there are a couple other people from New Japan that may be joining as well.
Who'd he go?
So I think we will win there. As the Tongans are celebrating, I think you get Shinsuke's music hit. Shinsuke comes out on the ramp, and his partner comes from behind and attacks the Tongans.
Yep.
And I would be 100% okay if it's Finn, by the way. I know I kind of glossed over Finn Balor, but he's got a connection to all this too.
All of it. So
we also have a United States Championship match, Baron Corbin versus Carmelo Hayes, in a match that's been ruined since Baron Corbin returned. If you remember, Baron Corbin came back during Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams in a U.S. title match, interrupted that match, cost Carmelo Hayes, which caused Carmelo to come out and basically whip his ass last week.
Yep. No contest. This is going triple threat, Money in the Bank.
Yep, we get Trick Williams coming in. I agree. I think he comes in. Oh, wrong one. Didn't mean to click on that. I definitely think.
I am the
TC
PR.
caught that too. Stream Chick thinks the same way. I really like to say Hayes, but he thinks Corbin's going to win. I agree. I think maybe not a no contest. It's going to be some sort of DQ.
Yeah.
Either Carmelo Hayes wins by DQ because Trick Williams comes out and attacks Baron Corbin, or like you said, a no contest. But we're definitely pushing towards a triple threat match, and I am all for that. If you look at some of Baron Corbin's best work, not only in main WWE and NXT, he does really well in triple threat matches.
Wasn't that Keith Lee, Baron Corbin, and Dijak, right?
And Dijak, yep,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh my God.
And that was match of the year.
That was the
about
yeah.
4 years ago. Yeah.
I like to say nothing. Never mind. I love Dakota, man. God.
We
All right,
also
look,
have a
it's
women's
done.
United States title match.
I hope
Tiffany
it's done.
Stratton, JC Jane. After Fatal Influence got the win last week over Tiffany and Chelsea, JC Jane gets her title shot. And it's time. It's time
It's
for
JC. It's
Yeah,
JC's
yes.
time. Fatal
Give it to
Influence
JC.
is shit.
They deserve all the gold.
Yep.
Tiffany Stratton can go after the world title. There's plenty of other stuff that can go on. Unfortunately, we heard about Chelsea Green being injured.
She'll be
I
back.
did see rumors that they were not going to strip her of the title.
They're not. No,
So
they're not.
maybe they're going to let her do the same thing she did when she got a broken nose and have like the bedazzled mask. Because look,
Yeah.
Chelsea Green can make chicken salad out of chicken shit no matter what it is.
Yep.
So that would be a really cool
Whoa,
story.
Tori. A little shout out to Tori there.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully JC is winning. I agree. JC new champ. JC is JC time. Coda does not agree. He apparently wants Tiffany to win.
Oh no, he's
But again, I think Tiffany will move on to the main event scene
he's a Tiffy chicky person. Tiffy.
because we're obviously still doing Jade versus Charlotte. So if we're going to have, and if Rhea's going to be out for a while, which unfortunately looks like she is because she just had surgery,
I mean, this
Tiffany versus Tiffany and Chelsea would make a really good one-on-one match with all the history they've had. Makes a lot of sense.
Cool.
And I think that is all that's advertised for SmackDown right now.
Pretty much.
Make sure you guys tune in right after us in about 5 minutes or so. It kicks off. So we
3
will.
minutes. We're gonna speed
So
through.
we
these.
will run through here and get to the Twitter post of the week. Take it away.
All right, so everybody knows about Phenom pitcher. We talk about him a lot on the whole damn mess. Milwaukee Brewers pitcher Jacob Mizorowski. Yes, I said that right. All right. Who goes by the nickname The Miz. He wants to, everybody's been talking about bringing this guy in and having a little thing going on with The Miz next month, September 28th, when they hit Milwaukee. What do you think about that? You got the Phenom Cy Young contender going up against the must-see superstar.
I would say yes, I'm for it. If Jacob Mizorowski is a WWE fan.
Oh, no,
He doesn't like wrestling, then yes,
No, he's a
100%.
big
I just don't know
WWE
enough about the kid.
Oh, no,
I
he's
didn't want-
good.
just because he's got the name, I don't want him to bring him in because then you get a situation of a celebrity in there that's just there for a name or a paycheck.
Oh, no, this
I
kid
want my
is
celebrity
that
to
good.
love wrestling.
This kid puts TC, it gives TC nightmares every 5 games when they have to play him. Like when Milwaukee has to play Chicago Cubs and he sees Jacob Mizorowski on the mound, TC calls me and he's like, "Hey man, listen, I don't know how to take this, man. What's going on? It's like, all right, listen, stop it. Just stop it. All right, just stop it.
Then-
It's okay."
100%. If he's a wrestling fan and he's into it,
Oh, he is.
I would love to see it. You could even do it if the Guardians ever play Milwaukee and the Miz does the first bit.
Yeah,
Have
that'd be
something
cool.
start on the field there. That would be really cool. All right, next up, our second one of the week. What you got?
Real quick, you want them to have this distraction though, TC, so that way you guys win the division. But that's a different story. All right, so MLW is talking about getting Tesla Blanchard. Hey, listen, I'm not opposed to this. MLW they do their homework. She's really good in the ring. I understand she's got some problems off the scenes, but you know.
I
What do
mean,
you
she's
think?
got baggage. Yeah, this would be a great gift for MLW. She's an incredible wrestler. She's a name draw. Yes, she's got some baggage, but if you look at TNA, they turned that baggage into a storyline, and it made money.
Made a lot of money.
I'm surprised that WWE didn't look at her when they had the crossover, because that
Yeah.
was during the same time.
They're already getting those allegations on them already, but you know, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She just came out of CMLL.
Yeah.
Which I think is what Isaiah was trying to say. I don't know CLW. I don't know what that is. Cloverleaf Wrestling, maybe? I don't know.
League Wrestling. I don't know.
I think it's Cloverleaf Wrestling.
Cloverleaf. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense.
I don't know. It's a good move for MLW. I don't know that it would be a great move for Tessa because I think Tessa could do other things.
Oh, Tesla could do a lot.
There would be more interest in Tessa from a lot of other companies.
Yeah.
But hey, if that's where she wants to go and that's what she wants to do, damn right.
I agree.
We should have put her in this.
But we should have.
Speaking of women,
damn it.
She should have been one of the people in our Try Matchmaker. It is Powerhouse Women this week. Who you got?
Jordan Grace taking on Marina Shafir, taking on Hayashis. Go for that one, dude.
Utami Hayashishita.
Yeah, thank you. And J-Rod. Listen, I'm going with J-Rod. J-Rod, Gladiator, knowing I like OVW. I'm a big fan of OVW. Hey.
I am too.
See you guys Thursdays right here on Spedrock. OVW territory. It's beautiful. They love it. We love it. But yeah, I'm going J-Rod. She's the next big thing in the women's division, in my opinion. She has everything that you want. You've been watching with us. He knows. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm on 100% agreement. I would love to see Jordan Grace and J-Rod, which we may get to see because famously J-Rod just had a WWE tryout at SummerSlam. So
she's dropping that.
I think that would be really cool.
She's dropping the title.
I mean, she has to if she's going to move on, even if it's not to WWE. I think she's going to get signed by somebody, whether it's TNA, AEW, WWE. Somebody's going to sign J-Rod. She's too good not to.
I blame us, he said. I
think it comes down to her and Jordan. And I love Marina Shafir. I think she's a badass.
Yeah.
Maybe her and Hayashishita take each other out because I know AEW and Stardom have a little bit of history together.
But I
see
honestly see it being Grace and Shafir taking each other out, with something big between the two. And it would be smooth sailing for J-Rod against Utami right there. And look, don't get it wrong. I like Utami. I like all of these women. I love them all. But when it comes down to athleticism, strength, speed, I got to go with athleticism and speed. I got to go with J-Rod. Strength, I'm going with Jordan Grace and Marina Shafir.
Yeah. I think J-Rod's probably stronger than Shafir.
You think?
Shafir's the better fighter out of all of them.
Yeah,
just because she's got the MMA experience.
Yeah, she's got better.
Jordan Grace is the strongest.
Yeah.
J-Rod is the best combination of the two.
Yeah, you're right, and that's why I think she wins this.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. All right, let us know in the comments who you win. Leave a comment after the show who you think wins the match. That is our show. This is where Sped tells you where you can find him before we get to the final word.
Oh, yeah. So if you guys are on Twitch right now, check this out. We're watching the game right now. You got plenty of games going on. It's happening right now. We got the Denver-Atlanta game going on right now. 17-0. How are the Falcons losing this bad? Yeah, that's right. You guys see my face already. All right, so you guys see it right there. I got to get it off this screen because I'm pretty pissed now. So,
if you're on Twitch. YouTube, unfortunately,
if you're on Twitch, you get to see it right there. We're doing a new style for you guys to see about we're doing a new NFL Red Zone. So what you just saw is Fan Live, CS Creator Sports Network, and Spedrock Productions all teaming up to bring you guys a new NFL Red Zone style. So if you guys subscribe to the channel, you get a link to the Discord. The Discord link lets you vote on what games we watch. Subscribers get first pick. Anybody else gets, less picks after that. We will be running it from the time it starts. Football starts week 1. Doesn't matter if they're in Germany, England, whatever, France, wherever the hell they're at. Brazil, it doesn't matter. Monday Night Football, we're working on like a Manning-style cast where this guy and Herb and Raj are doing their thing because they're funny as hell, and I would love all three of them to do that. You guys are funny.
Well, I'm talking about this. The show is unconfirmed just yet. We're still working everything out.
Oh yeah, well you guys are funny. I love what you guys do. But yeah, no, check us out. We got other shows as you've been seeing all day, all night above my head. The lineup going right there. We got Point Taken on Sundays, Wednesdays, the whole damn mess. We talk about everything but wrestling except one wrestling promotion, and that's 3LW. All right. Thursdays we got territory, and then Fridays right here. You know where to be.
All right, brings us to the final word with Big Mike. And the final word this week is going to be transition. Not what you're thinking, so get your mind out of the gutters. I have some really good news. I have accepted a new position at my day job, so my schedule is going to be changing. We are going to do everything we can in our power to continue to bring you this show every Friday night live, just like we have done for the past 97 episodes. We will have a show for you guys. 100%. There will be a show. I need some help from you guys. Let me know. Would you rather us do a live show earlier in the day, or would you rather us do a recorded show at the same time, 7, 6 Central? We could probably work either one because I may have to work some nights on Fridays, but we want to do what the audience wants. If you would rather us have a earlier live show, we can definitely try to work that out, and it would definitely have to get with Sped about scheduling and things like that. But we could do a live show maybe do a morning show on the nights that I have to work nights, and do the same premise. Everything would be the same. Or would you rather us record that and then air it at the same time? Yes, sir.
I was going to say, I'm going to have to, since you're talking about transition, I'm going, you already know the whole thing, but for everybody else, with that, I'm going back to boxing. I'm going to get back into the ring. I'm going to do that. And you guys are going to be surprised. It's going to start popping up on Twitch and stuff. So you guys are going to be happy about it. Big Mike knows what's going on. A couple other people know what's going on. And some big things are coming to Spedrock. What's going on with the run-in is not a goodbye by all means, folks. It's just
we're still going to be here. We're still going to be here for the 100th episode. That's still going to be live, going. Everything's good. But going forward after that, because I start after Labor Day with my new schedule, so we may have a little bit of influx scheduling on Fridays, but we will bring you a show every Friday, whether it's live, whether it's recorded. We are going to be here for you every Friday on the run-in to make sure you end your wrestling week the right way. With that, I will say thank you to everyone who has supported us from day one. We just talked about our 100th episode coming up. That doesn't happen without each and every single one of you guys. Man, I love you guys. I love you, Sped. Everybody in our audience, I appreciate you. And as we say all of the time, guys, just enjoy wrestling. Enjoy your weekend.